Today, I'll be talking about why you shouldn't set goals. So now you're thinking it's so contrary to the video I filmed before, why it's important to set goals. What I'm saying is that goal setting is not enough. What you should do is build systems. And today I'll be talking about how I improve myself and how I develop myself. So let's talk about that today. So hi, I am Melon and I'm the co-founder of the Melrish Studio, and I'm also the founder of Olivia Pearls. And today we're gonna be talking about, of course, we talked about previously Atomic Habits, which is one of my favorite books, but we'll be also touching one of my favorite books that I have, Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg. So this is a really good read that I think you should consider because Atomic Habits had quoted a lot from this book. So I suggest that you grab a copy yourself and stay tuned at the end because guess what? I'll be giving something away, a giveaway to someone lucky who will be commenting and telling me something about it in the comments. So stay tuned for that. First thing, goals are not enough. Goals are important when setting direction so you'll know where you'll go. It's not enough for you to achieve the success and the happiness that you want. Goal setting also will not tell you what to do every day. And your daily habits is what's important to keep you going, to keep the momentum going, and to make it fun. According to Atomic Habits, you do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. So I used to set a goal of like reading books, like 12 books in a year, but then I decided to, what is better than just putting a goal of reading 12 books a year is setting up a daily habit of at least reading 20 pages per day. So I set a time during the day that I just spend time reading books. End of the day, before I go to sleep, I read about 5 to 10 pages from a book, or on weekends, I spend daytime and reading in a nice comfy location with nice daylight, and this takes me about an hour because I love getting lost in books. Sometimes it takes about 2 hours. So instead of saying I want to read 12 books in a year, build a system that you'll say you'll spend 10 to 20 minutes in a day reading a book. Number 2, there's also a problem with goals. Once you set a goal and then you achieve it, it's not something that will sustain you. So let's say you set a goal of achieving, like right now, I have a few hundreds of followers on Instagram. Even our company has a few thousands of followers. What if I say on our weddings Instagram, what if I say I want to achieve 10,000 followers for that Instagram account? So what will happen after that? So sometimes once you hit a goal, you kind of get lost. Have you ever felt that? Me sometimes, like I hit a goal and then I'm like, okay, what's next? So instead of trying to set that goal, why don't you set a system? Say, post consistently for 3 to 4 times a week, engage daily, and give value instead of just, posting. Once you do this, you'll see that you'll be growing. So instead of saying, I want to hit 10,000 subscribers, why don't you say, I want to grow my Instagram to this much percent every month or every quarter? So then that keeps you going and that will sustain you. My third concept is focus on systems. So what are systems? Systems are your daily habits, your things that you need to do daily or weekly or quarterly. It's up to you. So these systems will lead you to a long-term success. So let's, for example, instead of saying, I want to be healthier, why don't you put systems on, walking daily or eating healthier, like measuring what you eat, or drinking a lot of water, like make sure you get that 8 glasses of water a day. Or making sure you get that 6 to 7 hours of sleep. Of course, 7 hours to 8 hours is the healthy timing, like number of hours for an adult like me. So make sure to get that 7 to 8 hours of sleep daily. So instead of just saying, I want to be healthier, make sure you develop daily systems or daily habits that will help you achieve a long-term success. Now I want to talk about how I'm able to sustain those systems and habits. So one thing that has helped me a lot, and I have been using this for the past 5 years, and I have the different colors. And by the way, this is not sponsored by Christian Planner. I have this Christian Planner that I've been buying and ordering before the year ends, and I get my copy. And then this has helped me track my habits and build my systems. So it has a weekly thing, like a daily habit tracker. So it has a daily habit tracker. So then I list down the habits that I want to maintain daily that will help me. Yes, suggest you get your Christian planner. I'll share the link and get a copy, and they're different colors, which is really nice. I know this year has started, but it's never too late to start planning for the year. There's still 11 more months, even if you like start end of Jan. My next concept is small habits, big changes. So sometimes we think about like we want to change something major in ourselves. We want to weigh 5 kilos less. But instead of thinking about that big goal, why don't you think of how you can cut it down to smaller habits? Because the small actions, they add up over time. So instead of saying like I want to work out 30 minutes a week, why don't you say like you want to work out 10 minutes a day, like make sure that it's easy at first in the beginning, so then it's not so difficult and it's enjoyable for you as well to adapt a new habit. The systems that you set will keep you motivated even if you don't feel like it. So once you set your systems, choose the right habits, make sure that you intentionally do it, make sure you set a time for it, setting a time for it also. And like in Atomic Habits, there's like different ways and a lot of tips given here on how you can start a new habit that is good for you. And finally, because you have stayed around and watched this video until the end, guess what? I am giving away a free Christian planner to a blessed person who will comment down what's one habit that you want to start this year, and of course subscribe and like the video. So if you want to win a free Christian planner, not this one, of course I use this one, I have one exactly the same one, and if you're the lucky winner, do hit the like button and comment down below what's your habit this year. So wishing you a great year ahead, and I hope that the habits that you'll be developing this year will lead you closer to God, will make you healthier, will make you wealthier in wisdom, and all the best for the new year.